Good morning, I'm Sylvia the Crafty Old Lady, and that is what it looks like outside my window. It's raining today, and we're actually also supposed to get 7 inches of snow tomorrow, which we're all very thrilled about. But for my prompt today, I am going to try to recreate a scene looking out of my window. You can see in this time of year the lake over there. It's really just a pond though. It's not really a lake. It's a large pond. So I'm going to try to recreate that scene. I think I'm going to omit the wires though. Just the trees and maybe a little hint of the pond. So this is number 14 of the Margarete Miller Weekly Collage Challenge, and we have to have something to see through a window, something with wheels, a map, something that uses electricity, a little bit of orange, and a bonus is a name. Well, I decided to put a map of my area of New York on here. I recreated my front window there that we're going to be looking out at, or out through, I should say, out of wooden scrapbook paper. And now I have a bunch of images to hopefully use in the background. Some trees here. And I have some sky, but I don't think that's going to be big enough. Some water, which I might be able to just do a little bit out of. Here's more sky, which would definitely fit. And more water. And so that's basically, I was thinking about putting something like that in there, but I don't know if it's going to fit. We'll see. Alright, I think I have figured out what I'm going to do. So I took this background of mountains here, I cut the front part off, and I'm going to put my little pond right here, and then just put this back in place, and I think that's going to be cute. I just have to cut off some of this here. But let's see how it's going to look on here. So I think the first thing that I'm going to do is glue the top part on to this, and then I can cut this part off and go from there. So I also need a few other things in there. Oh, something that uses electricity. I wonder if I could have just put the telephone poles. That might have actually worked. Alright, so that's going like that. Oh, no. No. Yeah. Is it? No. Gotta go down a little lower. Okay, so we have our mountains in the background. And our pond is gonna go right here. So should be like that. And then this is not, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? I guess it needs to be up here, right? Yes, it needs to be up higher. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then I was also going to try to put a truck going by, but I don't think I have enough. Couldn't find a truck, but I did find a bus. And so this is going to go here. I'm going to glue that on the bottom and then figure out how to place my pond. Now, of course, this is not an exact replica of my yard or of my view outside my window, but you know, it's an okay. we need to go up higher. Okay. And then I'm just going to find some blue, I guess, to put in the cracks. Does that work? Let's see. I need a thicker piece of water. Let's get this water. Or do I have more water here? No, that's not big enough either, is it? Let's go. Just the top needs to be, you know, kind of shapely. Shapely. Okay, let's see now. This is going to go across the top of it, and this is going to go on top of this, which I have to take off. So if I put that like that, and this like this, move that down a little bit. Whoop. There, that's perfect. That looks good, and I might put a couple more little trees like on the sides. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to put a little glue on this, and I'm probably am going to speed this up a little bit because something tells me it's going to be very long. See how far down do I have to go? Okay, there's that. Probably should go down just a tiny bit more. It is just a small pond. This is kind of making it look even bigger. Oops. Oh my gosh. It's got to be at least there. That's as low as it can go. Actually, it needs to be up a little higher. There. And now it's... there, we can move this up a little. There. Perfect. Not quite. So that's going to go there. Now it's good. Get some glue on that so it doesn't move anymore. And let's glue this down. And are we still good? We're still good. Let's glue this part down. There. Alright, let's trim off the extra. So we have our background. And it would be kind of nice to just have a couple of like trees coming out more, which I'm going to have to just cut off. I'm not going to tuck it behind, but it's like, I don't think it's going to look good like that. Let's see what I can come up with. Maybe a pine tree. But they're not really quite the same. What if I just... Oh, I don't know yet, but I'm going to see what else I can find. Now, the name here I'm using is New York, Yonkers, all the names of the cities, Adirondacks. Those are my names. So I need something with wheels. I got my map, I got my window scene, something orange, and I will be back. Right, so I think I have found all of my components. I found this tree, because we do have a big pine tree that I'm just going to put right there. And then this was the closest thing that I could find to a street light. So I'm just going to kind of put that right back there. And then I have a flower, an orange flower, that I'm just going to kind of put in the corner to represent a flower that grows outside our window. And then this little guy on the motorcycle is going to be my grandson's motorcycle toy on the windowsill. So I think I'm just going to kind of, I need to cut like a little bit of this off so that it looks like it's outside the window, because I don't think I'm going to be able to, unfortunately, cut that off. So I'm going to just make a little bit of a right angle there. And so there's where my orange flower is going. Oh, this was a really tough one. Plus I also have a stupid headache, which isn't helping the situation. So here goes my orange flower right here in the corner. I think I'm going to cut off some of this green up here. And I was really having a hard time finding something that could be electricity. So I did find, this is actually part of the light I cut off. It had like a big lampshade on it to just expose the light bulb. Hopefully you can see. You know, so that it could kind of look like a street light. Can you see it? I can't even tell. I can't tell if you can see it or not, but this is going to go like right here. And then my pine tree is going to go right there. I thought the pine tree was perfect because we have a big, actually probably more than one big pine tree out there, but it's got to be so that it's not sticking out. Oh, I think I have to move this over a little bit. There. I want it to look like it's still outside, not inside, and we're going to go ahead and let him look like he's inside because he's my grandson's motorcycle toy. And his pants also have like orange and yellow checkers on them. So now all I have to do is glue it down. So let's make sure I have everything. I've got something I'm seeing through the window with the wheels. Oh, how'd that get moved? We've got him with the wheels. We got the map, the wheels, the window, the electricity, orange, and the names are on the map. So perfect. Now I'm just gonna put some, I think I'm gonna actually use Magarete for this. And we shall be done. I hope you guys are all doing very well. Happy and healthy and strong and courageous and safe. And my Magarete does not want to come out. I have to clear it out a little bit. Yeah, let me know in the comments how you spent your weekend, how you're doing. I hope everyone is fine. And, yep. My granddaughter is going to be 3 in June. And she said to me, my tablet is very similar to Bethany's tablet. I'm like, where did she learn the word similar from? And then actually be able to use it in a sentence correctly. And then later on that day, she said she had a dog and a cat toy. And she goes, their ears are very similar to my pet's ears. I thought that was hysterical. And then my grandson, who's 2, he was 2 in January, he says, I am an agent of chaos. And then I have an almost 1-year-old, he'll be 1 at the end of April, and he's just into everything, and he thinks he's a big kid, and he's not a little kid, and he gets frustrated because he can't do the big kid things, and it's just such funny barrel of laughs when they're around. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.